Yellow, yellow, yellow. What's cracking, everybody? MasterBong, live and direct, coming back at it again for another most amazing Power Hour. It is May 28th. We got some great guests lined up for everybody this evening. Before we get started, we always got to give a special thanks and say yellow to our sponsor, Stealth Technology, for all their support. We thank them. We give them gratitude. They're helping us get our vape on every day, from flower to wax, everything you need and in between. They can help you out. Check them out at stealthnation.com. Got to say what's up to Gypsy as well for always being here. Help us produce the show, because without him, again, it's not happening, people. It's not happening. So thank you, Gypsy. Appreciate your time and energy. Today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be kicking it off. We brought him back again. I think it's his third time on the show. We got the pot doctor, Dr. Gordon. He's going to be sharing a few things with us, some medical marijuana updates that are happening regarding around neurology benefits, some fibromyalgia and pain of oral cancer, which cannabis is helping. Excuse me. All of it, and all of it
Good for your tummy, too.
And then we're also going to be joined by two gentlemen who created a documentary called The Science of Weed. More goodness and more information that we will be spreading and sharing with you guys. So as I was saying, we're going to get started with the pot doctor, Dr. Gordon. He's back again to bless everyone with his presence. Of course, sharing the most up-to-date medical marijuana breakthroughs for all of us to enjoy, get the downloads, and learn. He is always providing his high vibes and great energy. I know that I appreciate having him here and him taking the time out of his busy day to share with us this evening. And I know all of you will enjoy it. We're all going to learn something new. So without further ado, Dr. Gordon, how are you doing, good sir?
What is thy bidding, my MasterBong? How are you all tonight? Thank you so much for having me. It's Dr. Gordon Raskin here from Access 420 in El Sobrante, where we take advantage of California's excellent medical marijuana program, offering evaluations to those who might benefit from adding marijuana to their medical regimen for serious medical issues. And so you can Yelp us. We're on Facebook. It's access420.com in El Sobrante. MasterBong, I want to bring you the latest in the medical update world. I want to, and before I even go to the medical marijuana world, I'd like to share another herbal factoid with you about our friend, the wonderful root ginseng, which has now been studied and is used for activating or stimulating people who might be suffering from cancer and chemotherapy. An article in the Journal of Family Practice. I know we didn't prep this, but it shows that the ginseng, which is another one of nature's wonders, can be very effective for people who are over sedated. And I would just say, ask your doctor, because even though it's natural, it is a medicine and it is pharma and it is potentially fraught with side effects like raising blood pressure, headaches, and it does also interact with other medications such as blood thinners, etc. And I wish we knew more about that as far as medicinal marijuana goes. But so far, everything's coming up roses regarding medical marijuana and its excellent benefits for a variety of things. So we're going to start off with an article in the journal Neurology. It's a prestigious journal. It's published by the American Board of Neurology, and its main authors are fellows of the American Board of Neurology. So it's a prestigious group of people who took the time to review studies done on cannabis for neurologic problems, studies done between 1948 and the present time. So, wow. Shout outs to them and their fellows and their residents for doing all that work. And they compared a number of different products, including whole weed marijuana and cannabis oil, and a medicine which is legal now in England called, it's not called Sativex in England, it's called
Is that
something else. Nalibaxone, nabalaxone. Anyway, the link is available.
Sativex is something that was in the article for oral cancer, was it not?
Right, that's right.
Okay.
And
We'll be
yeah,
getting to that later on, everybody. Don't worry.
we're going to
We'll
get to
let you
that
know.
in just a moment. Not a lot to say about that one. But the major thing I wanted to say about the journal, the article in the Journal of Neurology, is that it's a really freaking complex article. It's really going to take a read and a reread for me as a medical person. So if I would recommend to the layperson that they just go to the bottom line conclusions that now the American Board of Neurology has concluded that the studies indicate that marijuana actually does help the symptoms of multiple sclerosis and Parkinsonism and Tourette's and many of the other devastating illnesses that are studied in this mega review. And the most important thing is that it's out there by a major medical board endorsing this wonderful medicine, which has helped and continues to help so many people. And that's really essentially all I wanted to say about that article, which again is linked on MasterBong.
I had a nice and easy link for everybody that we got. It's a bit.ly link. It's bit.ly bit.ly/neurology benefits. I know we're gonna pop it up on the screen right there for everyone. We made it simple. It was so long before I had to.
Man, that's really good because I would have gotten distracted. I would have gotten distracted, and I would have said, "Hey, what's for supper?" That's So I think the other article that we talked about briefly is the potential benefit of Sativex, which
it was pain of oral cancer, which I thought was
yeah.
I thought that article.
The thing about Sativex. The thing about Sativex, though, is that Sativex is to marijuana as high fructose corn syrup is to corn. It's processed. There are chemical additives.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Why do you need to take it and you need to turn it into a pharmaceutical process and process the plant like this when it's already been working in its original state, in its original form for all these years, long before we had processes to take plants and turn them into pills.
I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with you more. And I think that the only benefit right now is the fact that it is prescribable in a number of states, as a medication, and also the delivery system for oral cancer, because the delivery system is an oral or sublingual spray. So, so that's the whole big deal, the whole advantage to that.
I mean, a couple of the things that I was looking at when I was reading through is that there's 43,000 new cases of oral cancer in the U.S. and then worldwide it's like 640,000 cases a year. So I mean, in that terms of the sense, if this can potentially help 43,000 people a year and 640,000 people, worldwide, potentially help them.
Yeah.
I mean, then processing it and whatnot, I see, if somebody else wouldn't take cannabis another way, but like this, they feel comfortable and it makes them feel secure and it really does help them, then by all means, if that's the only way they're going to accept it, then, I feel that
exactly.
If it can help somebody it's still cannabis helping, benefiting people's lives, saving lives.
Exactly. But you know what? I have a better idea. If, God forbid, you're suffering from oral cancer, let's get you legal and safe. And, you can find a dispensary which can help you with a preparation which also can be delivered topically or sublingually. In fact, recently I saw something I've never seen before, which is a cannabis sublingual strip, which is dissolved under the tongue.
Almost like a breath mint type of a thing.
Almost, yes, very much like a breath mint. And thanks for the reminder.
I don't know if I've seen that yet, but I mean, I've seen some crazy things at shows and events, and I'm sure you have too, from cotton candy to beef jerky, ice cream, and fried chicken, and I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff.
But I wish it was more uniformly dosed. Tell them, here's what I tell every single patient, especially new patients. If you choose an edible product like a cookie or a brownie and it says this is one dose,
Yeah.
Don't eat the whole cookie.
Yeah,
Have a
definitely. I think we've talked about this on one of the
yeah.
previous shows. I mean, there is no real
Okay.
standardization across the board for everybody to let everybody know, and no matter what
Oh
state or
man.
where you are, when
Oh
you're
man,
buying
like I'm
something.
repeating myself, repeating myself, man.
I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over.
I know. So I'm going to touch base about the third article I sent a link for,
Boop, boop,
and
boop.
I'm
And
very
look,
excited
so
about
happy.
this.
Doc,
Very excited about this.
Doc, look,
I
I'm rising. You'll be so happy. I got the volcano.
I am happy. I am happy about that. Just
No carcinage.
ah, how I wish this was live right now.
Oh wait,
Anyway, that's
it is.
beside the point. Oh, it is live right now. MasterBong, listen. The United States Pain Foundation compared marijuana in a good study because they compared the whole plant material with things like Cymbalta, other antidepressants,
I was wondering
serotonin,
how to say that. Lyrica,
Lyrica,
and then Sabella.
gabapentin, with all that stuff.
Who knows what the fuck is really in that? Well, I guess
No,
they say it really fast at the end of the commercial.
well, I know, but again, let me tell you, I'm a real doctor. I'm a board certified family physician, and Lyrica is an excellent medication for nerve pain and for diabetic neuropathy, as is Neurontin. I say use all your tools. I say use marijuana if that's something that you find helps you with neuropathic pain and the pain of fibromyalgia. Well, now you've got the U.S. Pain Foundation saying that marijuana beats all of those products in a head-to-head comparison, and that only 5% of the study participants that they surveyed said that marijuana was not helpful. So 95%, that's really, really pretty good when you consider that the threshold for authorizing FDA-approved drugs is a lot higher than that.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing that really that stood out to me in looking at that. I mean, they did a test on 1,300 people,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really an overwhelming, a very overwhelming amount of people that were saying that the medication did absolutely nothing for them anyway. And then compared to cannabis, what was it like 62% said that it was effective for them, and then 5% of people said that it did not help them at all. But what,
Excellent.
5% of people, and those people might be closed-minded and pre-propaganda programmed, and
I'm so proud of you. I'm so
I did
proud
my
of you.
research too.
The student has taught the master something.
I mean, like, we're gonna talk about this. I got, I enjoy looking up these things and doing the research anyway. But if we're gonna be going over something on the show, I definitely gotta be informed.
You're doing a great job, and again, I really appreciate being able to share this information with folks, and I very much appreciate that real bona fide organizations like the American Board of Neurology and the U.S. Pain Foundation and people with real clout, Mayo Clinic included, are helping us understand that marijuana is an excellent tool for a lot of what ails you. Not for everybody, obviously. Serious med.
To each their own.
To each their own, and we don't know enough perhaps about drug interactions, and there are potential side effects. Blah 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 blah.
Do you want to go over the video? Because I thought that the video that you sent me was quite impressive, honestly.
I want to call the people's attention to an excellent organization called the Drug Policy Alliance. The Drug Policy Alliance, I think it's dpa.org or drugpolicyalliance.org, easily findable by those who are not so scatterbrained, is an excellent organization which is on the front lines of ending the war on drugs, decriminalizing drugs, medicalizing treatment, ending the racial bias that goes along with many drug laws, and I can't recommend them too highly. They're just a great
Yeah, the video
organization.
was amazing. The link to the
Yeah.
video that I recommend everybody checking out, another bit.ly link, bit.ly/big think drugs is what I put it as. But yeah, it was, basically
Awesome.
why are drugs illegal?
It's an
Why are
awesome.
certain
Yeah.
drugs
Why
legal?
are
It was a
certain drugs
definitely awesome
illegal?
video.
So, and what I gleaned from that, and it's right out there up front, is that until it became a racial issue, and it was not an issue. When a lot of your average white Americans were using opium to treat their horrible coughs and horrible diarrhea, etc.,
Yeah,
it was completely
housewives, your
legal,
aunt, your grandma,
right?
taking opiates. They don't want to make it illegal, but Chinese workers were coming over and using it
Yes,
just as someone else would have a drink or anything else at the end of the day. And it's like now it's this crazy thing. What are you gonna do?
right,
What is gonna happen when you now all of a sudden you're smoking opium instead of taking it in a pill form? The exact same
exactly,
thing, but it's so different, and so it's outlawed.
right, right. Yeah. So I recommend that video to one and all in terms of the really the racist origins of anti-drug laws. And I recommend hooking up with the Drug Policy Alliance in whatever capacity you can. And of course, I recommend Master Bong's videos on YouTube and his Facebook page. And is is there any other bidding that I might do for you, my master?
I mean, geez, Louise, I was gonna ask you if there's anything you wanted to leave everybody with before we went to a commercial break here in a second. But I mean, I think you kind of like wrapped it all up. The
Well,
website, I mean, we could drop your website again. I
well,
would love.
what I really want to offer to people is an unprejudiced ear. I will listen to you and consult with you about whether or not marijuana might help you with a serious medical problem here in California. Access420medical.net.
.com.
Access
Is it
420
.com or .net?
It's .net.
Oh, .net.
It's
I
.net.
got it wrong.
But we're on
I
Facebook.
got anything wrong.
Access 420 is on Facebook.
www.access420medical.net. Nice.
Like us on Facebook, love us on Yelp, and blessings and love to you, my master.
Thank you very much, Pot Dog.
Thank you for the invitation, and I look forward to joining you again.
As always,
Well,
I appreciate your time, your energy. You're always bringing new information to the plate, and I appreciate sitting down to a nice dinner and digesting some great.
We already told Lisa to go to bed.
Go to bed, Lisa. Lisa.
All right.
Shout out.
This
Shout out is for you. You go to bed, Lisa.
So long. Bye, Master Bong. Bye, Gypsy.
Oh yeah. All right, everybody. We're about to be taking a very quick commercial break, and when we're back, we are about to be joined by some amazing individuals having a good time and checking out this documentary. I'm gonna catch you guys in uno momentito. I'm gonna be right back. This is Master Bong signing over and out for 1 second only. I'll be back, guys. Don't worry. From the Power Hour. Catch you guys later. Peace. Vaping needs from flower to wax and everything in between. That's why I love the double agent, because I'm vaping some wax and then I switch it up and I'm vaping some flower and the hot knife so I can load my double agent. You guys just got to go discover for yourself. Check them out at stealthnation.com. That's www.stealthnation.com. On the screen, you see it now. www.stealthnation.com. Peace.
Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired?
Yes.
Does the stress of daily life seem just like too much?
Yes.
Are you simply fed up?
Yes.
Do you wish you could just make it all chill out?
But how?
Well, then you need a Royale grinder. Royale grinder is a jumbo-sized 2.5-inch diameter premium 4-piece herb grinder that fits in the palm of your hand. With 50 closely interlined, everlasting chunky teeth that will keep on shredding whatever enters your chamber.
I can use it for all my herbs.
Grinder. I'll never feel shitty again.
Order now at www.royalegrinders.com. That's www.royalegrinders.com.
Are you a smoker and you need to quit, but you're discouraged cause it's harder than some like doing me? Vape, vape, vapor, white plains vapor. Vape, vape, vapor, white plains vapor. Are you a non-smoker but you like to do the tricks? Well, these are non-toxic clouds that exit your lips. Vape, vape, vapor, white plains. Oh yeah! Yeah! White Plains Vapors, located at 210 Mamaroneck Avenue in White Plains, New York. Visit our location and choose from a wide selection of exotic flavors.
Monday's got you off the wagon? Well, worry no more, because it's now officially a part of the 3-day weekend. So get on board. Come party with the Standby Gypsy, Juju the Model, and Blue Rivera every Monday night for your entertainment week in review, off-the-wall interactive segments, live performances, in-depth interviews, and the latest in sports. The Hangover Takeover is live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on zenlive.tv.
Back up in this motherfucker. So blaze the weed up then. Blaze that shit up, nigga. Yeah. Sup, Snoop?
Top dog, light 'em off, nigga, burn this shit up.
All right, everybody.
My nigga, turn that shit up.
Short commercial breaks. Like I said, we're back. Have no fear. We're back for the rest of the Power Hour. Some more fun is here. The fun has arrived. So, like I said, we've been having a great show. The next guest that we have lined up, these guys have created some amazing stuff. The gentleman and individual that is here tonight, Lindsey, to share with us what he has developed here, because it's all about spreading the knowledge and the information. They created a documentary, The Science of Weed. So without further ado, how are you doing, my good friend? How are you doing this evening, and what are you up to?
Oh, well, greetings everyone. This is Lindsey Ward here. I am the director and producer of Science of Weed, and I feel wonderful this evening. Everything's well. We're in the middle of production. I actually just returned from the crew. We all just got back from Chicago.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was going on out there?
We were filming at a conference called Autism One, and definitely filming with a lot of the leading doctors on how cannabis is helping people with autism, and all over the spectrum of autism. They have a lot of symptoms, a lot of different things, from ADD, ADHD to epilepsy to intestinal problems. There's a whole myriad of conditions and symptoms that people on the autism spectrum experience. So we were out there filming with doctors, talking about how all these families, and we're talking tons of families out there with autistic children or other autistic loved ones and family members, really learning how to treat their own family and making their lives better. And there was no shortage of miraculous stories coming from that one.
And Robert Scott Bell Scott.
Yep.
Yeah, they were up there too, right?
Oh yeah, we had quite an interview with him. As to be expected.
Oh yeah, of course, man. That guy is always on point, and I love the interviews that I've done with him. It's always been a great time getting on his show. He got it on here a little while ago. We had a fun time as always.
Oh man, it's great. It's great. There's so much stuff I could talk about. So why we've been traveling all over the country. We went up to Portland. We road tripped because we're based out of San Diego. So we road tripped all the way up California and Oregon.
Nice. That must have been, you guys make some stops and whatnot, smoke along the way, of course, at beautiful places. And
it was
confirmation.
It was incredible. And we all have family, friends, people along the way, all up in Northern California, Oregon. Got to see a lot of relatives. It was really remarkable. Filmed with some phenomenal people, just really bringing the intelligence, so that we're all educated. We all understand the massive healing implications that this plant has. That's proven.
Yes. I mean, we just had the doctor on. I have the pot doctor, Dr. Gordon Raskin. We have him on every now and again, and he's bringing the same information, and that's why I'm saying, knowledge is definitely power, because bringing that information to people, and whatever it is, I mean, how you guys are doing, sharing articles, sharing different things, how we do Facebook, whatever the media platform is, but just spreading that awareness so that people know what's going on, because not everybody is always going to read a article on some website, but people are on social media a lot. That's like, I watched your guys' documentary on, or I watched the, not the whole thing, but the little preview that you guys had on YouTube. I mean, that's like such a powerful tool and, media source to spread a video, especially because, I mean, people say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, I always say a video is worth 1,000,000 then, because how close, what other way are people going to get that close to you? They hear you, they can see you, you're engaging, you're interacting. It's not just a picture. It's you somewhat live, until we have like 3D, in the house, like no screen, just 3D happening. Do you watch Silicon Valley? It's a new show on HBO, but they actually had some stupid shit like that, like this technology this rich ass guy had, and then of course it fucked up. But anyway, that's off topic and stoner shit. But yeah, Silicon Valley is a good show. So it's about young people. It's this young guy. It's like in a crew of like programmers and shit, and they basically created this bomb ass program type thing. So for them, that's what they love. I don't think programming is hella cool, but I think it is hella cool for people to be able to do what they love, like you doing this film, me doing my character, and pursuing those things that like fuel our passions in our heart, where our heart space is coming from, and be able to make it. Basically, the guy makes it in there, so it's nice to it's nice to see, because then it's inspiring to me, and I'm sure people can relate who have their own businesses and are their own bosses, and there's nobody telling you to do this. You either do it or you don't do it.
Yeah, and for us, along those lines, there's nothing I would rather be doing with my life than spreading this message in this way, And, speaking on that Sadie video, that if you guys want to check it out, it's on scienceofweed.com. That was a piece we did with an 11-month-old baby who was having 200 to 300 seizures a day. And, she actually died twice. She had to be resuscitated twice. And wow. The doctors were telling the parents to, put her on this medication that she'll never come off of. She's just going to take it for a little while longer until she dies. And we were able to, our executive producer, James Schmachtenberger, was able to get in touch with them, luckily before that happened. And we got Sadie on RSHO, on real scientific hemp oil. And, she's been seizure-free for over 3 months
Simpson
now.
Was just on my homie Robert Blunt on Bluntage the other day. He had him on, I think the episode's going to air again tomorrow, but he just had him on Tuesday, actually. So I love the connections and how close everything is so related,
Totally. So it really just comes down to, humans, it doesn't matter what color you are, what religion you are, where you come from, male or female or something else, we all have empathy.
They can come and, come join.
But that empathy piece is, what we're trying to convey. You can relate with other people, our other brothers and sisters out there all over the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We're really trying to bring it so that instead of it being us over here and them over there, and there's Republican here and Democrat there, and I'm a this and I'm a that, I'm white, I'm black, I'm red, brown, yellow, whatever it may be, we're all one human family. And should have this, compassion, and speak that universal language, that universal language. And we use science to kind of bridge the gaps here, because science is a common language, Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, let's have sensible policy grounded in science.
Yeah. I mean, scientists are, they're very, that's how they make their decisions, is based off all of the science and what is laid out and
at least that's what they're saying. So we're just Science of Weed is really bringing it like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Bringing it like that.
The
Like, this is how
understanding. I mean, and then also you got to have the stoner version. So, simplified, understandable, digestible. You're able to comprehend it and then apply it and understand how it works into your life. So, and other people's lives around you.
Absolutely. And, I don't know about you guys, but I like when I'm enthusiastic about something, be it, I'm a surfer, whatever medicines I partake in my life.
Yeah.
I want to understand it. I want to really know how it affects me and my body so that I can make wise decisions for myself and for my loved ones, And hey, I went to college in Hawaii. I went to University of Hawaii, Hilo on the Big Island, and there's nothing I would have rather done in those years than smoke a big fat joint and go surf some big perfect waves in warm blue water,
Yeah, right?
So,
yeah. If I was
yeah.
so scared of sharks, I'd be like out there more. I need to like clear that block though. I don't know, bro. But I talk to homies and they're like, yeah, so you don't think about it. You just put it out of your mind. But sometimes you just put your feet on. You're like,
they let you know.
Like it's the time to not have your feet in the water.
Sometimes, those animals, they'll let you know that they're out there. I've gotten out of that water more than once, just like, it's like your spider sense is tingling,
Yeah.
It's a trip.
You can feel it. You're like, there's something out here, man. I'm catching this next wave all the way in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'd be out there by myself sometimes, And it's just like, I catch a wave, like, yeah. And then I'm just like, wait a minute.
Hang on.
Catch another one, yeah. And then something's not right. And that's when I'm out.
Yeah, you're like, I usually keep feeling good continuously when I'm out here. Like everything is a-okay. If I keep because while you're catching the wave, they're not going to get you. It's when you're just chilling, right? Paddling around.
Oh, so
I don't even think about it.
The story I was just sharing, I was at this wave. It's at a river mouth in this roaring jungle. They used to have reggae shows down there. I remember Alpha Blondie played down there. They'd get a lot of, it's just this beautiful beach park in the middle of the jungle, right? There's a river mouth and some really heavy wave right there. And one of the uncles told me, one of the Hawaiian uncles was just like, one time we were over there and we seen one big pig come down the river. And they said the tiger shark swam up the river, okay, tore that pig to shreds, and then swam back into the ocean. And that was at the same surf spot I was talking about, surfing by myself.
Damn.
So they're out there. It's just, that's their home. You kind of just ask permission, like.
Yeah.
I know this is your home and everything. I respect you and everything, your space, and I just want to come partake in this holy sacrament.
I'm just going to come enjoy for a little bit. I really dig where you live. And I'm going to come chill. We'll get smoking. We'll have a good time. Have some laughs, good energy, good vibes. And then, when I'm done, I'll take off.
Yeah.
I'll let you be. I'm not just going to post up in your house like the guy on the couch. You know? I don't want to end up like the pig.
Yeah. It's like that.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, dude. Hawaii is so beautiful, man. I was just talking to my boy. I was actually just talking to my boy the other day about going back there because on Kona, they're going to do like a hemp fest. My boy's running that and doing everything out there. So I was like, I think I can go to Hawaii for like 5 days real quick to work. It's a business trip. We got to go to Hawaii. Fucking, it's a festival, man.
It's the Hawaii connection. Actually, my two cinematographers, my DP, which is a director of photography, and my second cinematographer, who's, he does, time-lapse photography.
Yeah.
He does them for National Geographic that span over the course of days, weeks, kind of like Baraka,
Wow.
Really, really impressive stuff. Both of those guys are from South Kona, They grew up with my family over there. Just like super random coincidence. So they're like, when we're editing this film, we got to go back home, brah, for summertime. Kona Gold Festival, just keep it like that. So hope to see you guys out there. Then maybe we can coordinate and
dude,
bring you all with us. Bring all our viewers with us.
Yeah,
Come by. We'll
I was
broadcast live from
talking to the homie.
World Expo.
I was just talking to the homie from Kona Pipes, and yeah, you know, working some of that stuff out with him to see what's good with everything. So, you know, I'm gonna talk to some people that I know, some other companies, and see what's up, because it's gonna be a definite. I mean, there's gonna be majority of people are gonna be there from the islands and whatnot. You know, there's not gonna be a shit ton of people coming from mainland, I don't think, but I feel that that's even more awesome and great, because for all these companies in the mainland that don't get exposure in there like that, you know, it's like, this is the time to reach out to everybody. So I'm sure that someone will be more than willing to bless me with some sponsorship so I can come out there and get my work on, you know, in Kona and chill. I mean, you know, hit this event and work, but yeah, have a good time. And I mean, because it's always, it doesn't matter where we're at, what we're doing, what event, there's always chill people. You're, you know, being who we are as individuals, you know, what you put out, you receive. So we always attract like-minded people. I mean, I find wherever I'm going, I'm sure other people do too, whether they know it or not. You know, what you put out, you receive. So we always go to events and meet cool people, chill, relax, have a great time. And that's what it's really all about at these things, man. It's like really just linking up with new people, sharing some good smoke, good stories, learning something new, because you never know when someone's gonna just pull out their sleeve. Like, I will make a fucking pipe out of anything.
The boys will take care of you out there, I have no doubt.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, we should definitely link up if you are gonna be out there. I think that's the end of next month.
Oh, the end of next month? That is, you know, we're going to Europe in a few weeks here. We're going to the International Cannabinoid Research Society conference out there in Baveno, Italy. And we're going to hop over to Portugal, Spain, and Israel to go shoot with Dr. Raphael Meshulam.
Hey, if you guys need some hooks in Spain, I know that my boy was out there for a minute, and then he's actually about to be moving back out there. He knows this one guy who owns like a shit ton of clubs or something like that. So if you guys need any hooks or anything like that, I can pass that connection along as well, so you can go do some crazy things. Like, he's helping him find a flat and all this other stuff right now too. So he's got hooks, basically.
So let me tell you what we want to do out there.
All right.
We want to go to the Salvador Dali Museum. That's where we want to go. Like the real deal ones out there.
Yeah.
So that's like on my thing. Okay, shoot interviews and then get over to that museum.
I don't do drugs. I am drugs.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He's that guy's a visionary, man. His art is incredible. I'd love to go check it out myself. I've never even been to Europe, so I'm just about to have my mind blown. You know?
Oh, it is like when all the girls keep coming up to you and telling you that they love your accent. Oh my god. It's fucking hilarious, bro. It's just like, really? Because I love your accent. Let's just like go chop it up for a while since.
Yeah.
We love how we talk to each other, so let's go. Come on. Let's go.
I was told that once, that I have an American accent. I'm like, American accent?
I didn't understand either. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'm like, for cheese, let's go get our smoke on. And they're like, what are you fucking? I'm about to blaze up a fatty, man. Come on, let's go. They're like, what are you? Where are you from? You're from America? They're like, fuck yeah. No, it's Europe is such a fun time, dude. I went for the first time last year. For the Cannabis Cup, and it was just like, it was a blast, dude. It was a fucking blast. It was just exactly like you're saying. Get ready for your mind to be like just opened up a little bit. There are some, at certain points in times, like there could be a little bit of the language barrier, like, because when you're used to slang, like they're hella literal with something. So, you know, but you figure it out, and you can work through that, no problem. Like this one guy, what did he say? Like, oh, dude, because I made a fucking crutch pipe. So I had crutches because I literally sprained my ankle. I was fucking skating right before I go to Europe, of course. 8 days before I go to Europe. Fuck up my ankle, like, fucked up. 8 days before Europe. I'm over there, I'm on crutches and shit, hobbling around. We're coming back on the train, it's like 2, 3 in the morning. Fucking, and we meet some people on there. We're chopping up with them. I'm telling them what I do and shit. And they're like, what are you gonna smoke out of? What are you gonna smoke out of? What are you gonna smoke out? I was like, I'll smoke out of these crutches. And picture this, it's like Saturday night, packed train, 2 in the morning, like 1:30, 2 a.m. Fucking, it's like an hour ride back. It's crazy. So everybody's on there, and I'm like, and I fucking play my crutches like a flute and pack a bowl at one end. You know how they have all the holes where you put the handles and then fucking plug it up and play that shit and smoke it. It was ridiculous. But this guy was like, what was he saying? He was saying, I thought he wanted to fight me. Like, I thought he wanted to fight me right then and there. Like, he was saying something like, I don't give a fuck, or you give a fuck, or something like that. And the way he was saying it, and I was like, whoa. I looked at Rob on Blended. I was like, are we about to chunk him with this fool right here on the train? But then his boy was like, no, he's saying like he likes what you do. I was like, what? But he was being hella, like, the words he was using were just very literal. Like, I forget, like, I give a fuck. It was something like, I give a fuck, or like something like that. Like, but he just meant that he liked it. I was like, wow. And the way he said it was so passionately. I was like, I don't want to get in a fight right now with a fucked up ankle in Europe on a train and shit. But it all worked out, and Europe is the shit, bro. Basically, the story of that, have the time of your life, because I know you will. And Europe is like full of new experiences. Like, your mind is blown every day. They got mayonnaise sections in the fucking in the grocery store. They eat a lot of mayonnaise over there. So
we're gonna do some live broadcasts while we're out there.
Nice.
So
hey, you should film, dude. You should do little, like, tiny little videos, like maybe 2 minutes a day. Or like 1 minute, just like, oh, bro, we're doing this crazy ass shit. Ah!
I wouldn't be able to.
No edits. Just
because we've seen some stuff. There's like, we've got stuff documented, you know, and I'm just like, I don't know what to publish or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the line right there? I mean,
it's because it's so wild and crazy. That's what happens.
And the synchronicity is off the hook. I mean, people are just coming out. They really feel this vibe. You know, they really feel it. They feel the sincerity of what we're doing. You know,
that word that you said right there, synchronicity. That's the key word right there, because nothing is a coincidence. You know, it's all when people are like, wow, what a coincidence. Like, when 5 coincidences happen in a day, they're not coincidences.
Yeah. It's just been like that the whole way through, you know, all the way through. It's just one after another. So we're just holding that vibe, you know, doing it for the community, doing it for all our people out there. You know, this is for us, for our families, for the whole world, you know, just trying to share this message in a really good way, you know, really help people out like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it, like, you know, it all ties back around to that. People just being aware of what's going on, so that it doesn't matter who you are, or, you know, everybody can contribute in their own way and you know, give back, especially if you believe in this movement and you believe in this plant and you know, you smoke, then giving back in any way, shape, form, whether it's doing promotion like how we do and spreading awareness, creating documentaries, writing articles, writing blogs, creating videos, anything of the above, donating your time, donating your money, donating your energy, anything, your skills, your efforts. You know, that's what really keeps things moving and progressing, is that all of us, you know, really, like you're saying, everybody's all connected. It is one big family. So I recommend that everybody give back in one way, shape, form, or another, whatever way that it is that you can. We've been talking about random acts of kindness. I like to leave the shows with like some food for thought or whatnot, but you know, I was like, when was the last time you committed a random act of kindness? Because you never know who's going to see that. And, you know, so someone sees you help a grandma. Obviously, it's not your grandma that you're helping. You're just being nice. That person might help somebody else. And 2 people might see that person help someone and be like, I want to help someone today. Like, you have no idea. No one will ever tell you. But you don't know the goodness that you're spreading really and how deep that goes. That movie, Pay It Forward or whatnot, like, that shit is real.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
That shit is real, you know, it really is. So, you know, everybody doing their part and contributing in one way, shape, form, or another. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, man.
Well, we didn't talk much about the documentary, but, you know, I love to get connected with who the people are behind whatever it is that's going on and whatever, you know, they're creating, whether it's a company, a service, you know, anything. whatever it is, a movie, you know, I like to get to know people behind and share with everybody also, you know, because sometimes I already have relationships established. Me and you haven't gotten to connect before, inadvertently, you know, connect. But I mean, geez Louise, it's like our froze are vibing, bro.
I felt you. There was this other interview I did, and everyone's like, they're like, MasterBong. I'm like, dude, we're gonna hook up. It's just a matter of time. So it's a good one. I like your fro, you know. Mine's drawn.
We get it going. We get the fro. The fro is going.
It'll serve you well when you're surfing in Hawaii, by the way. You know?
What?
It'll serve you well when you're surfing in Hawaii because you look like Buttons or Larry Bertelsmann, you know? Those are the Hawaiian surfing legends out there. Who kind
I'll be like, yeah, that's me. No, it's not really. Everyone was saying I looked like some singer out there. I forget who it was.
Bruno Mars?
Huh?
Bruno Mars?
No, not fucking Bruno Mars. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Why is there a Bruno Mars fucking concert? A couple of my homegirls are going there, like, over there right now and shit, like, tonight in the Bay Area. That's so funny you say that.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, my goodness. But,
the synchronicities, man, they just come back, you know? It's just
synchronicities are everywhere. They're floating around everywhere, the synchronicities. Oh, I love it, dude. I love it. So shit, man. I mean, is there anything that you want to share with, you know, documentary or, you know, I know everybody can go scienceofweed.com, www.scienceofweed.com. But you know what? Is there any? I know. What do you want to share with everybody? You know, what do you want to leave everybody with? When I know you guys are doing like a Kickstarter. You know, what's going on?
No, that's done. We're very well funded.
Okay.
Oh, that's way done. Yeah. We got funded.
I guess I googled and got something left behind.
we're all good on funding. You know, the main thing is that I want to leave everyone with is, man, it really comes down to the image of this plant. You know, it was created by whoever, you know, whatever forces or whatever beings you want to think created the world, created all life. You know. Yep. It's our birthright to partake in this plant, you know, and that's what I want to leave everybody with. It's really a beautiful, sacred thing, you know, that it's been given to us like that, and it's so miraculous how it heals so many different things. Every problem we have in society, we could pretty much solve with this one plant, be it plastics or clothing or other industrial things to food source to medicine. You know, it's really incredible.
To housing to.
Yeah, man. It's just the list goes on and on and on and on, and that's a blessing. And always remember that.
One plant, right? One plant does all of this. Coincidence? I think not.
It's so beautiful, and I feel so honored to be able to document that and to really get the information out to people and actually change lives and change minds, you know? But it's all of us together, you know, one heart, one mind. We're going to make this happen. And just remember that it's your birthright and act like it. Act like it. It's yours.
It is. It definitely is. I 100% back that up and believe it. That, I mean, this is just like anything else. Civil rights, women's rights, gay rights. I mean, it's like the right to be who we are. How can that not be? Yeah. That's not okay. Like, really? Like, and even with the pot doctor, you know, the video that he had on there, which was like, why are certain drugs illegal? You know, why are certain drugs illegal and certain drugs, why were they made illegal at certain times and not before? And why when in certain forms? And, you know, so it's like, you know, that it's very important to think about these things and be aware of, you know, what the people in power are doing and what rules are implementing and who it's affecting, how it's affecting. And, you know, you got to get out there and do your research and pay attention, basically, and be aware. And again, all tying back in, that's what we're here to do. That's what you're doing with your documentary. You know, that's what I'm doing with this radio show. And, you know, we have a good time doing it as well. So spreading information, spreading knowledge, having a good time doing, because that's what life's about. If you're not out there having fun doing whatever it is that you're doing, like, you're probably not living life to the fullest. Right? So, you know, we're out there having a good time, spreading a great message, and positively impacting people's lives, which is what I love I love to do. So,
Yeah.
man, dude, it has been a pleasure getting to chop it up with you.
Absolutely.
I'm sure our pros will combine
Yes,
powers.
yes.
And fucking
Throw power,
Captain
throw power.
And yeah, dude, if you're gonna be out in Hawaii, I don't know, you guys might be
Yeah.
in Europe, but I'm sure if not there, another time, another place, we'll link up. Let's link up in Europe. That's always a good time. Let's link up in Europe. I'm always flying everywhere. So, hell yeah, man. I appreciate your time. I know you're busy. You got a busy shooting schedule. You're fucking traveling around. You just got back from Chicago. You're about to take off for Europe. So, thank you for your blessing everybody with your time this evening. And, yeah, I know, Gypsy, we got a commercial lined up. Gypsy's like, play a commercial. And, yeah, so we're about to do that, man. We'll catch up until the next time we link up, though, my friend. You have a most blessed evening, afternoon, rest of your week, and stay winning.
Yeah, bless you all. I hope.
All right, take care. Bye.
Employ yourself. They hate to see a player enjoy yourself. When I'm sad, wanna ride, then player, let's go. I'm 29 with many rhymes and love.
My mother effing smokers, MasterBong here. Want to share a little bit of information of how you guys can get some free bongs, pipes, all these devices you see me using up in your hands right now for you to use. Not only that, I want to give you my top 5 smoking tips of all time. You know I've been smoking for a minute, making all these devices. And on top of that, put the icing on the cake, because you know what? I'm going to give you a birthday shout out on my page from me to you. You're going to get all of these and so much more. You go sign up at masterbong420.info, masterbong420.info. One more time, my friends, my fellow stoners, masterbong420.info. How about?
Are you a smoker and you need to quit, but you're discouraged cause it's harder than some like to admit? Vape, vape, baby, white plains vapors. Vape, vape, baby, white plains vapors. Are you a non-smoker but you like to do the tricks? Well, these are non-toxic clouds that exit your lips. Vape, baby, white plains. Oh yeah, yeah. White Plains Vapors, located at 210 Mamaroneck Avenue in White Plains, New York. Visit our location and choose from a wide selection of exotic flavors.
You're watching the Zadalza Entertainment Network on ZenLive.tv. Here, you'll find ridiculously good-looking people, equipped with knowledge, intellect, and passion for speaking the truth. Does it get any sexier? A filtered mind is the only crime for Zen Live. Stay tuned.
Some people call me Maurice, because I speak of the pompatus of love.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? MasterBong Power Hour. We're fucking back. What an amazing show. See, that's what I'm saying. It's all about connecting, getting to meet people, because I'd actually never met him before. I talked to the lady that handles all his PR or whatnot, and we had linked up. I linked up through her. But me and him had never gotten to connect and talk, and so it's amazing. Bam, you get to see right there firsthand how fun and exciting these experiences are in this cannabis industry. So, check out The Science of Weed. You guys got to go check them out, because they are doing some amazing stuff, filming everywhere around the world, and I can't wait to see the documentary. I'm gonna be like, let me go to the fucking opening party wherever it's at. I'm ready to catch a plane and fly out. So yeah, check out them. We also had Pot Doc, the Doc Pot, the Pot Doc for real, Dr. Gordon on the show again, because he is always coming through with the most up-to-date medical information about the medical marijuana cannabis industry. How could you not receive those downloads? So blessings and shout outs to both of them. I appreciate, everybody appreciates, we all appreciate you guys coming on the show. So yes, but now let's shift gears, a little bit. I'm like, how much time do we got left? I'm like, and right as I say that, Gypsy fucking hits me with a time. BAM! And that's how our show rolls. Jeez Louise, man. That guy behind the curtains pulling the strings. He's doing some amazing things. Pulling the strings behind the curtains, doing amazing things. So, yeah, let's do a dab because we keep it lit. Shout out to the homies over at Planet of the Grapes. Man, that how I know them and who they know and who I know is so, like, funny. Like, one of my homies knows them from fucking, like, back in the day. Like, they used to play hockey together and shit. So, it's crazy how, I'm telling you, this industry is so small. And, bam, let's do a little fucking dabaruski. That's some cookies. And then here goes, oh, shit. Here goes some fucking Kens. Some fucking Kens. BAM! Alright, let's do a dab. I'm gonna like do a little mixed dabaruski. And then yeah, we're about to be like almost damn near done with the show. You know, we're closing it out. So what better way, you know, when we're getting to the end of the show than to fucking do some dabs and shit, like, right? What would you rather do? What would you do for a fucking dab? You guys are over here. Whoo, whoo. Let's get the smell-o-vision out. Alright, bam, bam, bam. Alright, here we go. Let's get the little silica rig, the little MB combo silica rig with the Dab Tech fucking nail. Boop! Alright. Here. Bam, blasting this, blasting this, blasting this. We gotta put this down now. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Steady working hard over here. And this, as this fucking torch damn near gives out. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Could have been hotter. Gotta get your fucking nail all the way hot. The torch is just out of fucking McButane. Look. That's a baby ass nothing flame. It's out! Of course it runs out in the middle of the show. Well, at least it runs out. I take that back. It ran out at the end of the show. That's awesome. I love and appreciate that. So, I think we have time for like one fucking quick win for the week. So, quick win for me for the week is this. I got to go on a nice little nice little vacation last week. Take off for a couple days. Head up to Reno, the world's biggest little city. I'm in the world's biggest little city. Seen this girl with some big old titties. But yeah, that's Mac Dre. Ha! I love that guy. Too bad he is fucking dead. He would have fucking dominated the rap game. Completely different side subject. Anyway, bam! Got to go relax. So while we were up there, got to get a massage. Man, I recommend getting a massage. Nice hour-long massage. At least every, like, I don't know, if you've never got one in your life, you fucking need one. And if you have got one, then I would definitely say, like, you know, every maybe, like, month, at least once a month, every other month. Get a fucking massage. It felt amazing. I felt everything just be like, I'm not talking about, like, a happy massage either. I don't need to pay for that. But you could get that, too. I mean, I've seen that all over fucking Europe. That was all over Europe. All the massage places with the fogged up windows, that's the happy massage right there. It's the happy massage. Vegas, happy massage. You're good to go. And a lot more. But anyway, what I was saying is you should treat yourself. That could be one way to treat yourself. But yeah, you know, get a massage, a regular massage. Enjoy life. Have a good time. Live life to the fullest. Definitely got to give a mother effing mixed shout out to our sponsor, Stealth Technology. Check them out at stealthnation.com. Get all your vaping needs taken care of. Shout out to our guests. Appreciate you guys coming through. Shout out to Gypsy. Thank you for always doing your motherfucking thing. Until our next show, who knows who we'll have lined up. I know we're going to have some lovely females, some goddesses coming on here pretty soon on the next couple shows. So yeah, stay doing your thing until we link up and have another party on the Power Hour. I'm going to catch you guys later. This is MasterBong. Coming to you guys live and direct from the Bay Area to the NYC and everywhere in between and around the world. I'm going to catch you guys later.